Oh, yes. So this program is to pick a date from a date time picker and display the day, month, and year in a separate text boxes. We are writing a VB.NET program to pick a date from a date time picker. This program is used to show the advantage of date time picker control. So we need to make use of date time picker control and display day, month, and year in a separate text boxes. So as said, we need a controls. First, let's take a text box because we need to display a day, month, and year in a separate text boxes. So I'll be taking text boxes. I need to display day, month, and year in a separate text box. So I need 3 text boxes. Let me give a label for these things. Label saying day, month, and year. So I need a label which says yes, I need to change the property of it. That is, I'll be changing the name of this first label. So I need to display a day, year. This is used for month, and this will be for year. So these are there for displaying day, month, and year. So I need the program to work when I click on button. So I'll be inserting a button which makes me to work. So once I submit the date, time, and picker, so it is supposed to work for this. So as said, I need to select a date time picker from a control called as a date time picker. So you can see over here there's a control saying date time picker. So I'll be inserting this onto my screen. Yes, if you can see, by default it is showing today's date. By default it is showing today's date, that is 29th June 2021. So in this, if you click on this, you will be getting a small calendar where you will be selecting a date time picker. Let me run the program and show how it works. I've not done any coding part, I've just done with the designing part. So once I run this, so here is where my date time picker is. So if I click on this, this is how it will be displaying a small calendar. So what exactly my program is, whatever the date time I select, that is whatever the date I select, based on that date, if I click on this submit button, so in these fields, in these text boxes, it is supposed to, now I have selected a date as 16 June 2021. So when I click on submit, it is supposed to print in this text boxes as 16, June is 06, here is 2021. So it is supposed to do this. This is what my requirement. So let's code for that. So I need this program to work when I click on submit button. So I'll say, I'll double click on submit and we'll be writing a code for that. So I need the text box 1 to be filled with, I need the text box 1 to be filled with the date time picker value, the value I select from date time picker for day. I need to fill the first text box. I need to fill the first text box with the date time picker value. Yes, one second. Yes, it is date time picker. So I need to display on a first text box text. I need to display on the first text box text. So that was an error over there. That's the reason it was giving a red. That is, I need to display on the first text box text the value that I select for a day, the value that I select for a day from a date time picker. So I need this to be displayed on the first text box in a very similar way. Let me paste it. In my second text box, I want the value of a month to be displayed that I select from a date time picker 1. And in my third text box, in my third text box, I need the value of a year that I have taken from a date time picker. So let's run this program and check whether this is working. So it's a very simple program. That is, I've taken I need to select a value for day, month, and year from a date time picker. And whatever the value I select for day should be displayed in text box 1. The value selected for month should be displayed in text box 2. And the value selected in year should be displayed in text box 3. So let's run the program and check whether it's working. Yes, let me select a different year. So I'll need to click on the month and the year. I can select a year. I can select yes. So I've given us, let me say 12. So I've given a value 12 November 2012. So 12 November 2012, where 12 is supposed to be displayed in a day. November is equivalent to 11, that is supposed to be displayed in the second text box, and in third text box I want that to be displayed as 2012. So let me submit and check whether it's working. Yes, here is the output. So you're getting a value 12, which is nothing but my day selected, 11, which is nothing but the November what I've selected, and 2012, which is nothing but a year I have selected. So this is the program to display day, month, and year in a separate text boxes by selecting it from a date time picker. Fine. To show a little variation, the same program, I'll be showing a little variations. Now, instead of day, if I want to select a day of year, if I want to select a day of year, if I want to select a day of year, then let me start it. So I've given day of a week. If I want to display a day of a week, then let me select how it works. Yes, so it is out of a week. Out of a week, Tuesday is the second because it will be counting from Monday. Monday is taken as first and Tuesday as second. So it is Tuesday, which is second. That is what it is displayed over here. Now, if I want other thing to be displayed, let me display a date. That is an exact complete date in a date format. So if I want to give a date, so I've given June 29, 2021. So if I even submit, yes, here it is in a format. That is month, date, and year. So month is June 29, 2021. There are other variations. That is, if I want if I want a day of an year, I can give day of an year. Because I'm doing it changes only for the first text box. So day of a year is nothing but June 29, starting from Jan 01 of that particular year, that is 2021. Jan 1 will be taken as first day, Jan 2 second day, Jan 3 third day. In that manner, what is the number it is equivalent when it comes to June 29. So June 29 is 180th day of a year 2021. June 29th is at 180th year of a 2021. So this is how you can display the different variations of a day. You can pick a value for date time picker and that can be displayed. You have one more thing, that is, let me change this back to day itself. Yes, you can either go it directly or you can make use of a format function. You can make use of a format function, where format function is used to format certain expression given within its brackets to the requirement of a user. Format function is used to give the output of an expression in a required manner. That is, I'll say format the value which I've got from date time picker. Format the value which I've got from a date time picker in DD manner, that is day manner. The same thing, if I want to write it in this way, even this works is what I want to show. Let us, instead of datetime picker one dot value dot day, I've given it as format. I've given a format function, format the function for the value which I take from datetime picker in a format of dd. So let's run this. Yes, this is where it is. It is the same output will be given 29, 6, 21, and this is of the programmers. So this is a program for date time picker. It's a program for date time picker.